right, bro.
All right, cool. Yeah. Go ahead and read that. So the brother got a precept proving that the Most High only dealing with his people, the Israelites, and the Bible was only given unto them. Go ahead, bro.
Psalms 147, starting at verse 19. He showeth his word unto Jacob.
He showeth his word unto Jacob. You see? Jacob's name was changed to Israel, right? 12 tribes of people. So that's who he showeth his word to. This is my covenant with them, you know, and with thou shall put in thy mouth, and in the mouth of thy seed forever. Go ahead, bro.
His statutes and his judgments unto Israel.
His statutes and his judgments to Israel. The only people that receive the laws of the Most High. Go ahead.
He hath not dealt so with any nation.
That's a cut.
And as for his judgments, they have not known them.
Right.
Praise ye the Lord.
You got it? What that mean?
Plain and simple, right there. He ain't even showed anybody else his law, statutes, and commandments. And if you look through the Bible over and over, it says, return, come back unto the Lord.
Right.
Y'all was never there, man.
How do you return somewhere for the second time?
Right.
I mean, for the
Somewhere
first
you never
time.
been, right. You
Right.
can't return. You can't do it.
No, you can't return. How you gonna return back to a state if you was living in a state and then you return back to it? But if you never been there, you can't return. You can only go there. So the Most High didn't say, come to me. He said, return unto me. Now I got Isaiah 54, verse 17. It says, no weapon that is formed against thee shall prosper, and every tongue that shall rise against thee in judgment thou shalt condemn. This is the heritage of the servants of the Lord, and the righteousness of me, says the Lord. So this is our heritage to do this. You know, it's starting to trickle now, so we'll move back. Our brothers, go ahead.
All right, now precept.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
Joel 2:27. It says, and ye shall know that I am in the midst of Israel, and that I am the Lord your God, and none else. And my people shall never be ashamed. See? So he said what? He is our power, not none else, not you other nations.
You want to do something? What you want to do?
I'm gonna go with it.
Okay.
Even though he's the ultimate creator, he created everyone. He's dealing with his people, the Israelites. Okay? His inheritance, his chosen line. Okay. You people think that it's impossible for the Lord to have a separate, to have a people near to himself, but it's not. Okay. And that's just how the Lord deals. And if you can't accept that, because that's scriptural, if you can't accept that, then the Lord's not dealing with you.
Right? I got another precept just to back up the floor where we're going. This is Baruch chapter 4, starting verse 1. This is the book of the commandments of Yahweh, and the law that endureth forever. All they that keep it shall come to life, but such as leave it shall die. Turn thee, O Jacob, and take hold of it. Walk in the presence of the light thereof, that thou mayest be illuminated.
Right. Walk in the presence thereof, that thou mayest be illuminated. Your way may be enlightened, you know? Because there's another scripture that says, thy word is a holy lamp unto my path. So this is how you're going to be able to see. You know, anoint thine eyes with eye salve, so that thou mayest see. This is the way you see, right here. Read that again, bro. That's a bad scripture.
This is the book of the, let me see, start right there, yeah. This is the book of the commandment of Yahweh, and the law that endureth forever. All they that keep it shall come to life, but such as leave it shall die. Turn thee, O Jacob, and take hold of it.
Turn thee, O Jacob, and lay hold of it. You see? Go ahead, bro.
Walk in the presence of the light thereof, that thou mayest be illuminated.
Right, and when the apostle said that we was like Lucifer's of righteousness, you niggas got thrown off right. But all Lucifer means is illuminated one, right? Light bearer.
Light bearer.
Light bearer. You know, the illuminated one. You know, like the Illuminati, the Most High is complete balance. On the left-hand side, you got the Illuminati, right? On the right-hand side, you got the men of the Lord, the illuminated one. You know?
Yeah, we are the light bearers. We got the light. We got the truth. Right? And it what? Isaiah 60, world should be covered in broke darkness.
I was just there.
But we exposing it with the light, with the truth.
Yeah, I say he's the way, the truth, and the light. So what you want to do? Alright, so now verse 3, this is the supercut. Give not thine honor to another, nor the things that are profitable unto thee to a strange nation. And the things that are profitable unto us are the law, statutes, and commandments. We keep them, the Most High fights for us. When we don't, we get slaughtered before our enemies. He said, give that not unto a strange nation. So the Gentiles is our people. He ain't gonna go against his word. Y'all strange.
Scriptures.
Verse 4, this is the last one. O Israel, happy are we, for the things that are pleasing to Yahweh are made known unto us.
Okay.
There you go. That's it.
Because what our nation likes to do is they like to give our heritage, our culture, our scriptures, our kingdom. They want to give it away to a strange nation. You know, even though when we're speaking to our people, the first thing they say is, well, why can't the white man make it? They don't say the Chinese or Japanese first, but the first person they say is, well, what about the white man?
Goddamn Edomites.
You know, and like Apostle Gabar just made the video, hey, if Esau, so-called white man, it's got to be a ruler in the kingdom of heaven with us, I don't want to be.
That's right. That's right, because he just fuck everything up, man. The scriptures tell you in Isaiah, I forget exactly where it's at, let favor be shown to the wicked, yet will they not learn righteousness. You can't learn righteousness. The Most High made him to be the polar opposite of righteousness, which is wickedness. They shall call them the borders of wickedness, and the people against whom the Lord hath indignation forever. These devils can't make it, man.
To back him up, he said in the land of uprightness he would deal deceitfully.
That's right. Unjust. And who living in the land of uprightness now? As the Jews, the Jewish people. The damn Edomites, man. The Khazars. These niggas going on the campaign, like the brother said. Our nation always want to invite other strange nations in among them and shit. Right now you got Negroes going out of their minds, so real, faithful to God, you know, so-called Negroes getting over backwards to save the damn devil, man. Why did the Most High make him to do wickedness? He didn't make him to be on the righteous side. Shit, these devils don't even want to be saved, you know. In reality, you know, the worst of the devils, they just believe that they do because they know that we got something that they don't have. When they get to the kingdom, they're gonna be, if they was to get to the kingdom on the right side, they'll be over there trying to splice DNA and make weird creations, and trying to have faggots and training.
You know one of the biggest reasons why these Christians so real and all them are trying to include all the Gentiles and say that nationality done away with, because they don't believe they're Israel, and that's the only way they can be a part of it. It's because, you know, they think they're Africans now. So now they gotta re-include themselves, but they don't even believe that we are God's children.
So I got the precept the brother talking about. This is Isaiah 60 verse 1. Arise, shine, for thy light is come, and the glory of the Lord is risen upon thee. You see? So the light is come. It says, arise, shine, for thy light is come. This is how Jacob will be illuminated, as we heard in the scriptures, and also, what's that word? Quickened. You know, made alive again. So here again, arise, shine, for thy light is come, and the glory of the Lord is arisen upon thee. For behold, the darkness shall cover the earth, and gross darkness the people. But the Lord shall arise upon thee, and his glory shall be seen upon thee. And the Gentiles shall come to thy light, and kings to the brightness of thy rising. Now right there when you hear the word Gentile, it's talking about the Israelites, scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. Go, somebody get the root. Or you know what I got? Can you get the root? 4 and also 5. It's talking about how the Israelites can be gathered by the word of the Holy One. If y'all can't get it, I already gathered it. Like, so this is how the Israelites is going to be brought to all the nations of the earth, from all over the globe. I got 5 and 4. This is Baruch 5 and verse 1. I got to start at 1. It says, put off, O Jerusalem, the garment of thy mourning and affliction, and put on the comeliness of the glory that cometh from God forever. And right now we're wearing the garments of mourning and heaviness, right? That's why we got these replicas, because they're what? Garments of sackcloth, you know? I don't know what y'all devils laughing at, you know? Anyway, shouldn't even pay attention to these devils, man.
Hey, man.
Some concubines.
Yeah, I thought she dressed.
I know,
Hey,
ready to get snatched up.
I thought she had on some manila.
I thought she had on tight.
Yeah.
Damn bare legs.
Her legs is all the way down.
Little damn reincarnated concubines from the dark ages and shit. That's all they are. That's why they act like that. But anyway, like I was saying, here, we got right now, we got on the garment of mourning and heaviness. That's why we got these replicas. Garments of sackcloth, you know. That's why we prophesy about the coming of the kingdom, in which you're going to be a slave, Elon, okay? Ishmael, whichever one you is, y'all all going into slavery. All the nations going into slavery. We don't care if you don't like it, you know. But the Most High said we're going to take off these garments and we're going to put on the comeliness of the kingdom, the garments of rulership, right? Continuing on, cast about thee a double garment of the righteousness which cometh from the Most High, and set a diadem on thine head of the glory of the everlasting. And a diadem is a crown. So we're talking about coming into the kingdom, right? For the Most High will show thy brightness unto every country under heaven. How? You know, the scriptures say there's no speech nor language while our voice is not heard, because we're teaching the truth to bring in the elect scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. As you can see right here. For the Most High will show thy brightness unto every country under heaven. For thy name shall be called of God forever. The peace of righteousness and the glory of the Most High's worship. Here's the point. Arise, O Jerusalem, and stand on high, and look about toward the east, and behold, thy children gathered from the west unto the east by the word of the Holy One, rejoicing in the remembrance of the Most High. So we teach the word, and all nations, the Israelites from all nations receiving this word. These are the Gentiles that scattered about throughout the four corners of the earth. One application of the word Gentile. And here's the end of it. For they departed from thee on foot, and were led away of their enemies, but the Most High bringeth them unto thee, exalted with glory, as children of the kingdom. So the Israelites will be exalted, you know, as children of the kingdom. But how are they being made aware that they're children of Israel? By the word of the Holy One, as the scripture said. So give me that Baruch 4, and then you got
Romans 10 verse 17. So then faith cometh by hearing, and hearing by the word of the Most High. But I say, have they not heard? Yes, verily, their sound went into all the earth, and their words into the ends of the world.
Okay.
See? Now faith cometh by hearing the word, man. And that's how we woke up. We heard the word, and we believed it. You know? Through faith. In which faith is a gift, and it's not given to everyone. Okay, same thing how Paul was preaching to the Israelite foreigners, and they were coming in by what? Faith, hearing in the word. Same thing with us today. You know, being scattered, being amongst these heathens, calling ourselves, well, not being called African American, Latino man, black man. You know, but we heard the word and it resonated with us. You see, the Most High put the remembrance in us and we woke up.
That's right. And it says that, you know. There's another scripture that says what bring it again to mind, oh you transgressor. You know, I think that's in Ezekiel if I'm not mistaken, but it's also being brought back to our remembrance like the brother said, you know. Inquire, I pray thee of the former age. We saw that right there.
Yeah. I love it.
Yeah. Go ahead, brother.
Baruch chapter 4, verse 27.
Yep.
Be of good comfort, O my children, and cry unto Yahweh.
Be of good comfort, my children. Israelites. Go ahead.
For you shall be remembered of him that brought these things upon you.
Right. He brought the curses upon us, right? For being disobedient, but we're going to be remembered by him. He just said we're going to be exalted as children of the kingdom. Go ahead.
For as it was your mind to go astray from Yahweh,
right,
so being returned, seek him 10 times more.
You got to be on fire for this, you know? You got to be on fire for the Most High. The Most High, he says in Revelation, you know, I would that thou were hot or cold, but since thou art lukewarm, I must spew thee out of my mouth. You know?
For he that hath brought these plagues upon you shall bring you everlasting joy again with your salvation.
Right. He that brought these plagues upon you shall bring you everlasting joy with your salvation. With your salvation. Go ahead, bro.
Take a good heart, O Jerusalem.
Right.
For he that gave thee that name will comfort thee.
He that gave thee that name, Jerusalem, what does Yasharallah mean in the Hebrew? He is a prince of power, God, right? Go ahead, bro.
Miserable are they that afflicted thee,
right,
and rejoice at thy fall.
Miserable are the places that afflicted us and rejoiced at our fall. Who's the main people that rejoiced at our fall? Edom. You know, wouldn't even let us pass through their land. Racist. That's right. To the foundation thereof. You see, that's the spirit of the Most High. On all the brothers, we know that, we see it. And these devils see it. That's why these devils get tormented by the word, as we brought out the other week. These two prophets tormented them that dwelt on the earth. That's why on the video So Real made, that Edomite needed to be covered by Akun and Jake. You know, telling him his mind was all messed up, and his sister came on the comment board and they read the comment saying that he didn't want to be a part of, basically part of life. He was down and out, you know, he didn't want to be bothered with nobody, he didn't want to talk, because that word was cutting the shit out of him, man. And it's hurting all you devils the same way. Y'all hurt, like the devil brother say. Y'all hurt, man. Esau is super hurt over this word. And you can't stop it. Go ahead, bro.
Miserable are the cities which thy children serve.
Right. Miserable are the cities that thy children serve. All the nations in captivity. This inscription in the Prophet said, what nation have not gotten of our spoil? You know, all nations had a part in our captivity.
Miserable is she that received thy son.
That received thy son. How did they receive our son? In captivity, in slavery. The Savior said that. You know, they shall go in all nations of the earth. Let me hold on right quick. Let me grab that real quick. Luke 21. And And that's so-called Jesus prophesied on them. Luke 21 verse 24. And they shall fall by the edge of the